Good morning, sports fans. Bringing a little bit of, wow, this is a big group coming. Bringing a bit of heritage class to the ride today with my original Oakley Razor Blades. No, they're not replicas. No, they're not the heritage collection. They are originals. I just saw them on my shelf this morning and fancied wearing them. But anyway, welcome back to Sunday morning. I'm just riding out now to meet Dan. We're going to do a bit of a ride together today. It's a little bit cooler today, a little bit overcast, which is muchly appreciated. Muchly appreciated, is that even a thing? Greatly appreciated, it's greatly appreciated. Yesterday was so hot and humid.
I don't know how you do what you do, but you do it so good to me. My favorite pill when I'm feeling so blue. Your taste is...
Dan, good morning, how are we?
A bit tired from last night, but I'm alright.
You're alright. So what's the plan today? What are we doing?
Basically, we're just trying to waste time riding around.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go and watch Ryan and lads race.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain this. So, there's no racing on for me. I was not racing this weekend. There's no racing, and that's because there's no British cycling racing. In the UK here, we've got a separate organisation that organise races called TLI. Now, because it's a separate organisation, you need a separate licence. I don't have one of these licences because there's only maybe 2 or 3 times in a year where there'll be a TLI race on and no British cycling race on. However, the 2 Ryans and Maddie, they've got TLI licenses, so they're racing this weekend. So yeah, we're gonna go watch the finish of that race, but we've got about 2 hours now to kill some time, so we're just cruising around.
Baby, on my cocaine, I can't stop sniffing. You move so good, got Muhammad Ali tripping. The moment that I get you in my veins, I'm taking over the world. I let you in my brain. I used to doubt, now I believe. I let you ease my pain.
Alright, we just made it to the race circuit now. We're just watching, we're riding around the course the opposite direction. We don't really have any idea what's going on, who's in the breakaway, where the group is. It's all kind of a little bit jumbled around. Bike racing is so much harder to watch than it is to race, to understand what's going on. So I think a safe option is we're just going to ride around to the finish and watch the finish. Because whoever comes across the line with the hands in the air, I guess that's the winner.
It will be, yeah.
Speaking of winners, Dan, who won this race last year?
I did.
Why are you not racing this year?
I'd like to say it was my mum's fault for not entering me, but it was, yeah, it was my mum's fault, basically.
He's 23, by the way.
Where is she then if she keeps...
The riders have got 1 lap to go, so we're riding up the finish now to the start-finish line to watch the riders finish. It's on a circuit today called Cleves Hill, which isn't... It's not a massive climb, but it's fairly... Dan said it's massive, but it's reasonably long, and it's got a bit of a kick, so it's quite a nasty climb for the riders to finish on.
Using your black magic on me. Using your black magic on me.
Winners interview, Ryan. Good race?
Yeah, it was alright. It's pretty hard, but the climb just finished me off.
Yeah? How far out did you go up that climb?
Probably about 150, I think, when I was cramping. I was on the saddle like, ah!
How much money did you win?
60 quid.
Using your black magic on me. You make it feel so damn.
Heading home now after the race. Ryan did a great job today taking the win. I'm starting to suffer a little bit. Coming to the end now of what's been a pretty hard and long week of training. For me anyway, I've wrapped up about 18 hours of training this week. So today's been a solid ride with some mates to end this week of training. But now I'm kind of racing home because today's stage, well, yesterday, because you're watching this the day after it was actually recorded, today's stage is the Queen stage of the Tour de France. So I expect it all to kick off today. I'm getting the notifications through on my phone. I believe the sprinters were dropped at kilometre 0. And so I think today's going to be one of the decisive days in the general classification.
Any seconds advance because we see the way he does it.
Just arrived home with 7 kilometres to go. Just arrived home to a parcel. Now there's a little bit of a backstory behind what's in this package. Not this winter just gone, but last winter, so I guess about 1.5 years ago, I was looking on the internet at different cycling brands for a new jacket. Now conventionally winter cycling jackets are quite big, they're quite bulky, they're quite heavyweight. And I hate that. As you all know, for me to wear even a pair of overshoes, it must be a bad day. I guess psychologically more than anything, I just like to feel light. I know, I'm a classic weirdo cyclist. I digress. I found this brand from Sweden called Void that make these soft shell jackets, but they were super lightweight, but also at the same time technical. They were from Sweden. Sweden has cold weather, so you know the quality of them must be good enough for Swedish winters, and therefore it will be okay for British winters. Anyway, one thing led to another, and I didn't end up buying one of these jackets. So yeah, now, finally, after all this time, the guys from Void hooked me up. And I'm so excited about this. You have no idea how excited I am about this. If you followed this vlog for some time, you'll know one of my favorite all-time prints, patterns, whatever you want to call it, is digital camo. So they hooked me up with this digital camo logo t-shirt, a grey jumper, and this is the most exciting bit. Wait for this. This digital camo grey and black Void jersey. How sick does that look? Okay, so the kit fits really, really nice. It's nicely tight. There's no baggy areas. It looks absolutely insane. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this kit. Should it be one of my, you know, daily regular training kits? But Void, guys, thank you. Over in Wigan this afternoon at Ryan's house, we're coming for a barbecue whilst the weather's so good. I would like to say this was because Ryan won today and it's a celebration of him winning, but it isn't. This was already planned today, and yeah, the whole crew is here, so it should be a good night.
You're the best I ever had. You're cold-blooded, and I